And the show has reached a new low. Disappointed!
Welcome back to A New Low.
Oh, we're not doing the Anderson intro. Okay, that's great. Hello, everybody. I am your host, Farzad. I am joined tonight with my co-hosts, Al Greg.
No, I'm saying it. Everybody's saying your own name. I'm El Greg. Alphabetical order.
What's going on? This is headphones, Joe. I was like,
This is great. This is amazing.
Greg, why are we
not too much of us,
changing everything as soon as we started?
I told you before.
What just happened?
Greg told us this at the beginning.
Kyle
All right,
went
let's
to
start from the
go
top.
use the bathroom.
Let's start.
or
We'll do it
something.
clean. We'll do it clean from the top. Hello, everyone. I am
Farzad,
your host.
you prompt us.
Hello, everyone. I am your host tonight, Farzad. Joining me tonight is
El Greg.
Hey, what's going on? It's headphone Joe.
This is Kyle.
This is Scott by Scott.
welcome, everyone, to A New Low. Let's jump right into it. Greg,
That
why don't
all
you...
better be kept in, by the way.
Yeah, it is. Greg,
That
why
all
don't
better be kept in.
you take it away with some actors you hate?
Well, while we were recording Who Does a Podcast last night, one of the main characters in the song we were talking about was David Diggs, his version of Lafayette. And I do not like David Diggs. I think he overacts and is bad in everything he does. And so that brought up a
Insane.
subject.
It's an
It brought up a
insane test, by the way.
subject of actors that we have irrational dislikes for that will avoid anything they're in just because they're involved. So I'm going to name 3 besides David.
Wow.
Oh, my.
And then you guys tell me some of yours. So top of my list, Russell Brand. Can't stand Russell Brand.
Okay.
I can see that.
He's
I
annoying.
respect that one.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall, classic. How dare you?
Very good movie. Very good movie.
Jonah Hill, skinny Jonah Hill, fat Jonah Hill, doesn't matter. Jonah Hill gets
Also,
on
when
my
forgetting
nerves.
Sarah Marshall.
That's
Forgetting Sarah Marshall,
Man.
classic movie.
Classic movie. Great movie.
Jesse Eisenberg. His face,
I
his,
agree with you
his
there.
hair,
Oh, forgetting
It's
Sarah
just
Marshall.
annoying.
So good, though.
Facebooking Sarah Marshall, great movie.
always.
Facebook stalking Sarah Marshall.
So about you
Wow.
guys.
I forgot about Jesse Eisenberg. Yeah, he's one of my. I'm pretty much gonna avoid anything he's in unless somebody tells me that it's good. But the main one that I also said on Who Does a Podcast, you can catch that on the New Low Network. Is
Heard of it.
Andrew Garfield. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because he took over for Spider-Man and I wasn't done with Tobey Maguire yet. I just don't like his mug. He seemed smug in the Social Network. Yeah, and I was just
Kyle, chicken.
wasn't a fan.
I know. Hold on.
Well, everybody knows my irrational hatred of Olivia Wilde, so we're not going to get into
irrational. So irrational.
that.
But this is the time to get into it.
No, it's just I just don't like her face.
Well, now you
she
have-
she
What?
ruins House, and also the other thing I think
You're a
Hard-
big house stan?
Doesn't like
I'm
her
a big
face.
House fan.
She ruined a house?
And also,
In, like,
I
the
think, I think
eighth
part
season?
of it too. I think part of the reason too is I was also burned
Yeah,
by
it wasn't
what
the
was
writing
House?
that ruined
Cowboys
House.
and Aliens?
It was her.
Not House.
Cowboys and Aliens was another one that burned me. Where I'm like, great, I
You
hate
watched
her
that?
in this movie.
Yeah,
I,
it wasn't writing that ruined Cowboys and Aliens. It was
I
her.
was gonna say, you watched that?
Doesn't matter. Really angry at that movie. So it also Daniel Craig is another one that I hate. So
Oh my,
that
okay.
leads into that.
Get into that one.
I love Daniel
Um,
Craig.
makes
Everything
sense.
he's in.
It's just he's I don't like him as Bond. I've never liked him as Bond, and he's just
That's
I
all
don't
he's
know,
been
there's
in.
just something
So.
smug about him that just doesn't fit the Bond role. I don't know.
Yeah,
He's not
Bond
smug.
is
avoid-
definitely not smug.
He's
Yeah, I was about to say,
smug.
Bond isn't smug at
Bond
all.
is smug because he's like awesome, but I don't see that awesomeness exuding from Craig.
Is it
Did you ever
because of the
notice that-
blonde hair?
Yeah, I think it's
Olivia's
probably
head-
the blonde hair that probably does it. Honestly,
Olivia Wilde's head is a square. Did you ever notice that?
yes, it is. It's part of the
Nope,
reason why I
never
It's
dislike
very
her face.
strange. It's very strange. She's a squarehead.
Does everybody confuse Olivia Munn and Wilde just because their names are Olivia, or is that just
Did
me?
I say Munn?
I've been
No,
thinking
I
of
don't
Munn
know.
the whole
You said
time.
Olivia Wilde, but
So,
I always confuse
Joe is
them.
trying to confuse everybody.
I don't
but
know
yeah,
what Olivia
Joe,
Wilde
I
looks
get
like,
you.
but
I never remember which one is which. I have to be looking at them. If I just see the name, I think it's the other one.
Doesn't matter. I don't like Olivia
It
Munn
happens.
either.
yeah,
Okay.
she ruined Tech TV. I mean G4.
Which
whatever
one
it
was dating?
She ruined Aaron
Ted
Rodgers.
Lasso?
Olivia Wilde.
They were married, I thought.
So yeah,
Were
that's
they
not the
married?
same.
That was
one.
Olivia Wilde.
So see, exactly.
Oh no,
So
Olivia.
the
Yeah,
same
it was
person
Olivia
wasn't
Munn,
even
right?
dating-
Right?
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
No,
Olivia
Wilde.
Munn was with
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he moved.
And Wild
then-
was with Sudeikis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I've been confused. I thought she dated both Aaron Rodgers and what's his name because I keep thinking they're the same person. Can't have two mainstream actresses with the name
Olivia
Olivia. It's gonna
Wilde.
confuse
She ruined Minecraft for me.
Oh boy. Why Minecraft?
So mine
me. The box
is it's not someone I
Oh,
like
okay.
actively avoid. Because I do like him in one specific role, but Michael Cera, I just
Oh.
have no interest in anything
He's
he does.
better version of Jesse Eisenberg.
But I have no interest in anything he does. I'm like, he's a little boy.
That's
all
why I
the
like
time.
him.
He could be 48 and he'd be
What's
a
the
little
one
boy.
movie you like though?
Well,
Scott
not movie,
Pilgrim.
Arrested Development. No, it's George Michael on Arrested Development,
So
and
it's
he'll
not
always
even-
be that
Wow.
kid.
I thought
That's
it was
why I
because
like
he's never-
This is
I don't
the
really
end.
like Scott Pilgrim.
Wow.
I watched-
Scott Pilgrim's not that great.
I just watched Scott Pilgrim Sunday. Really
I haven't
enjoyed
seen
it
that
once again.
Awesome movie.
Yeah,
But,
it's not as good as the book.
Well, in This Is the End, it was fine because he was like making fun of himself. So it's like, all right, whatever. He's just going to be a douche. But I don't know, and I just have no interest in anything he does.
He was also
But
in a
then
movie with Zach Galifianakis, like Young and Restless or something or
I have
other.
no idea. I don't
That
care.
movie was good. I liked it, but okay.
But one that
Huge Sarah fan.
that reminded me as someone else was talking, and I don't remember what it was. Like Ashton Kutcher, he doesn't do anything decent. Like
yeah, I feel.
Oh, I
Ashton
was
is,
a
like,
big
easy to
Kutcher
heat.
fan.
Excuse me.
I carried over from that 70
It's
shows,
like whatever,
obviously,
yeah.
but I watched probably more movies.
well, that's the
of
thing.
his.
He had like one really good role, and then
Yeah.
he just did the same thing over and over again. Like that's
Yeah, I probably watched more movies just
very annoying.
because I thought he was cool.
right.
But
Dude,
he-
Where's
he
My
was
Car
not
is a
good at
classic.
But he also really doesn't do anything anymore, so that barely counts.
That is true.
Hello, it was on the ranch for however many seasons, then it just ended.
Never watched that.
Don't know what that is.
A
So
Netflix.
Scott,
another,
Scott,
another one
did you-
that.
did you say
Oh
anything?
yeah, Scott. Why don't you haven't said your hatred?
Mel Gibson.
Oh,
Mm.
all right.
I wonder why.
Generic.
Good job.
choice.
Oh, not because of his beliefs. I just don't like him as an actor.
Oh, okay.
Eh,
Fuck you.
also, his
Wait.
beliefs.
Like Kevin Spacey,
Scott's
not
doing
a
the
big
thing
fan
where
of his
like,
acting.
oh, I stopped eating meat for dietary reasons, but the animals too. I don't like his acting, but the racism and anti-Semitism too.
No, that's
I
the
only
only
started,
reason
like-
I still enjoy
Scott!
some of his. Oh,
I
Give me
only
back
started
my
liking
son.
Mel Gibson as of The Beaver. That's when I think his real breakout role was.
Yeah, he had a turnaround with. Yeah, the Beaver was like one of his turnaround roles and whatever. Yeah.
I was joking. Please don't
the
agree with me.
Postman, or was that Kevin
Please
Costner?
don't. That's Costner. yeah.
That's Costner.
Maybe I
What?
don't like Kevin.
So one that my mom. This is sort
I
of
hate
like
Kevin.
also a genetic one because my mom basically
All the Kevins.
put this in my
Oh
head.
boy.
Sally Field.
Ooh, she's
and the-
make good cookies.
The only reason my
She's
mom
make
hates
good
Sally
cookies.
Field is because she starred in
Mrs.
the.
Not
What was
without
it
my
called?
daughter, baby.
Yeah, that one. She's like, because she decided to be in that movie, fuck her for life. And so I'm like, okay, I
Really?
guess I'm adopting that.
Forrest Gump's mom?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Joe had no idea who.
No.
Sally Field was.
I'm aware. I didn't get because I don't ever get movie quotes. So when Greg said that, I was like, "What is he talking about?"
Not Without My Daughter was a movie in the 80s about how bad Persians are.
Okay.
Oh.
So yeah, I was like, I'm so lost right now.
I didn't know there was a Persian.
Well, I'd say
Yeah,
that
that's what I
Persian was
figured
bad
when
for
you
marrying
said
a
here,
white
here.
woman in the first
Yes.
place.
It was.
Highly thought.
Scott, I believe we have an announcement.
We do have an announcement. It's Farzad's birthday tomorrow.
Oh!
Oh shit!
Happy birthday!
Wait,
Or
Tomorrow
you,
as of
everyone.
today, or
I was about to say,
tomorrow
it
as of
could
when
be
this comes out?
today or yesterday.
It
depending on when you're
is
listening
the
to this.
25th, which is the tomorrow on the day
Literal
of the
tomorrow
recording.
now.
Today.
Awesome. Happy birthday, motherfucker.
Thank you, everybody.
Happy
It'll be my 33rd birthday. The big 3-3.
Birthday.
Ooh, boy. I'm getting up there.
Your
Yep.
birthday present for me is I won't get in an argument with you tomorrow because I already
You
did
have
that
to-
today.
You have to replace Farzad soon. If you're a
Oh,
young
yeah.
host and you want to be on this podcast.
Phones are getting rusty. Looking for replacements. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it.
No,
You're
thank
We're looking
me.
for a Hassan Minaj type.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Someone Middle Eastern that you can like keep the brown cred.
But it has more of a pleasant face, less punchable.
Wow. Okay.
Didn't you just say you weren't going to get into a fight?
Tomorrow, I'm not
Tomorrow.
gonna
Today is the fair game.
My bad. My bad. So, yeah, it's not his birthday yet.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not his birthday yet.
Got it.
We
So
should probably look
speaking
to
of,
getting a woman on the show.
Speaking of
I'm doing research.
this week and my birthday
We're
and
doing
everything,
tests.
I wanted to bring up
Screen testing.
Thanksgiving, everyone. And I was wondering what everyone's Thanksgiving recipes or favorite recipes are.
That was a misclick.
Happy birthday, pilgrims.
There it is.
The birth of
As you can see from my co-host, yes. What is
Turkey
your favorite
Day.
gobble day?
Happy
Recites.
birthday, Jive Turkey.
Oh, no.
oh boy. Okay, Mel Gibson, calm down.
It's when we partied in Turkey.
So I'll start out. Like one of my like go-to recipes.
Can you say your topic again? Because I feel like we're
Yes,
just
Thanksgiving
shitting.
like recipes for Thanksgiving. So for me, one of my like recipes that are very like is called for a lot is my pomegranate turkey, pomegranate glazed turkey. So
Pomegranate turkey. Oh,
yeah, so you use you can usually find pomegranate syrup at like your Middle Eastern store, and what you do is you just
Oh yeah, my Middle Eastern store.
or like Russian stores have it too. I know that's so
yeah,
much
my
better.
Russian store.
You know what?
Oh,
Very
okay.
local
Never
to San
mind. The
Francisco.
Russian
Everybody
store.
drink. Hold on, wait.
You know what's not local to San Francisco? Internet service.
We'll get to that, Greg. Safe. But yeah, you can get like pomegranate paste, and what you do is you rub it in underneath the skin, and then put
Yeah,
it in
you
the
do.
oven for whatever, and it just you get that sweet and sour savoriness
slower.
right in there. Very good.
Do you ever get worked up when you're rubbing that in?
You rub that in
that
there.
skin.
You got to get it in there good. You got to get into every nook and cranny.
Dominic.
Pop it up your ass in?
Inside baseball.
Kravitz.
What are some of your guys' recipes that you like?
Well, I always remember from my childhood.
Don't
was
like
the,
recipes.
the green Jello mold that was in like a bunt pan shape.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I brought that back for the last couple Friendsgivings I attended. And
Do you
it
put
brought
like
back great
floating
memories.
fruit into it?
Oh yeah, fruit cocktail, baby.
Celery.
The fruit cocktail jello mold.
We didn't put celery in ours. Fruit cocktail.
No.
Broccoli.
Oh, God.
Pecans.
Yeah, what do you, Joe?
Ooh,
What?
okay.
Cat-
All right, pecans.
Cat hairballs?
I'm going off of like the cartoon renditions of these, Kyle.
Yeah, everything
Ren and
that was on
Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy.
yeah.
The
pretty much.
hairballs.
I'm too young to
So,
have seen this
the-
in real life.
A couple years back, I started
I'm a young
making like fresh cranberry sauce.
Yeah.
Like I love the can.
Cranberry
don't get me wrong.
sauce.
I love the can with the lines in it and the blob.
Yeah.
But fresh cranberry sauce is also really
It
good.
is bomb.
So it's basically
super
just
easy to make.
cranberries, sugar, orange juice, like some lemon zest or something, and
Yeah,
you just boil it up and it becomes sauce.
Yeah, it's just
really
like
delicious.
cranberries, orange juice, and you can actually even improve it by just doing honey.
Yeah,
Honey gives
a little
it
bit more sugar. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, honey, that sounds good. Yeah.
honey gives it a nice flavor to
There's
it.
probably a ton of different variants, but yeah, it's super simple,
Super simple.
and it tastes fantastic.
Wow.
Cranberry sauce
Um,
can go fuck itself.
Wow, that's aggressive.
Scott coming in aggressive, anti-cranberry
That is
sauce.
aggressive.
What's your
Scott,
goddamn
you
recipe?
go.
My recipe for cranberry sauce is called man gravy, bro.
No, any recipe.
Oh my
ew.
man gravy?
Ew.
Take that back.
Ew.
That's not what I meant.
Come on.
I'm not going to your Thanksgiving.
Brown gravy is
Never
what I
go to
meant.
your Thanksgiving.
Man gravy.
Man gravy for cranberry sauce. This is not going to
You like
Scott's
it?
house for Thanksgiving.
You like Ebola gravy?
Oh, it's my favorite.
I don't have anything against cranberry sauce. I just never eat it for some reason. I don't know.
It's good.
I
like,
love that jelly.
day
I love that jelly
only.
shit.
It's
Give me-
sweet
Never
and it
want it
goes
again.
on nothing. I don't want sweet next to my savory.
It's a
you
side.
You put that on the turkey, and if you get like a savory turkey,
gotta balance it
so
out.
good.
No.
It's all good.
My recipe will be Haitian mac and cheese. Google it because I'm not going to go through the instructions and everything here because I don't want to waste your time. But it is delicious. It's baked.
Well, what makes it Haitian?
Just the spices and everything that are used in it. It's not your traditional mac and cheese.
And it's baked.
And it's baked.
Interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, it's fucking delicious. I will be making it
And
on
the voodoo
Thursday.
doll.
Yeah, you
Scott,
eat it with the.
that
you
is
eat it
a
with,
misnomer. I will not stand for this.
You eat it with a
I'm
hollowed
writing
out,
it down because I
a hollowed
want
out femur.
to Look it up.
Greg,
Good lord.
not stand for this. You will not do this to my people.
All right. Well, now that casual racism is out of the way, I believe Kyle has a question.
I do.
I got a question.
Hey
Build
Scott,
my contract.
Oh God, 6 inches.
how's your shoulder?
next? Oh, you know what? It's 80. It's 85% good.
Yeah. So, any listeners, a few weeks back, Scott told us the story of him fighting physics and destroying his shoulder and going to the emergency room. So, I was just wondering
Face planting on a
Curious.
12-inch donut.
how you're doing.
I can do most things. There's just certain angles. If I put it at, it's still like shooting pain. So I might have ripped or torn a muscle, like Carano did somewhere along the lines.
Has it interrupted your ability to get your man gravy?
Oh no,
Produce man gravy.
we have a bowl full of that ready to go.
He's got
Oh,
a
why is there
surefire
a
recipe.
bowl?
Why is there?
Why is there a bowl?
Bowl full of gravy.
Uh huh.
I believe
Okay.
it's a
Well, how
gravy
long ago
boat.
was that? 4 weeks? 5 weeks?
That was like episode 20. I want to say it was his episode.
Yeah, a month.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah. Okay. I guess it
Yeah.
was. Yeah, I think because we were like, is Scott going to be able to host?
Yeah, so you're gonna be able to host.
He was in the
and
emergency room 4
function.
days ago. Yes. Yeah.
Still
just
got to
wondering
pay
how
that
you're doing.
bill. I haven't contacted them.
Oh yeah.
that's
I'm
not-
avoiding that.
You know what?
That's okay.
I've heard you don't have to.
Just
I guess
act like it
we'll
never
see what
happened.
happens to my credit.
Medical
Just
credit.
act like it
account.
never happened.
Joe, I believe
good
you
question.
have a question regarding
Not a question.
shopping deals or days.
I got a
Oh.
question.
I got a question. So, this Thanksgiving.
It's
is
pretty
always been
good. It's
coming
about 80%.
up.
Oh, okay, cool.
How's your shoulder?
Good. Go on, Joe.
Okay. Greg, how's your back, by the way? Because we haven't gotten an update on your back.
Back's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
Been a good few months.
Sounds good.
Still doing the invert or no?
Occasionally.
Okay.
Greg, have you ever masturbated upside down on the inverter?
No.
Great.
Side,
Nice.
75 degrees.
Oh, okay.
So yes.
Yeah, I was like, wait a second.
Is that what you said?
No, that's the thermostat.
Thermostat at?
75 degrees.
Oh.
I like a good
Greg.
sweat.
Greg can only come at 75.
Good sweat lodge going, you know what I'm saying?
Treat it like a workout. Yeah.
Oh, boy. Okay, so I was wondering, with after Thanksgiving on Thursday, Black Friday has been homogenized now. It actually starts on Thursday. But
Oof.
did you guys enjoy more so participating in the chaos that is Black Friday, or do you like sitting in the comfort of your home and just doing Cyber Monday?
I'm
guessing you mean in the past.
Yes, in the
Yes.
past, of course.
Okay.
exclusively in the past. I've been sit at home and order shit online because I'm not someone that wants to be in public with people, and especially in those like running into a store and getting shit. Just no. I want to sit at home and have UPS deliver it to me.
Did you ever do it as a kid, potentially, like with your parents?
No, my parents were Muslim, so we're like, Farzad, we do not
I don't know
do
what that has to do with
we do
it.
not do commercialism. This is bad.
It's okay for him to do the accent. Scott, you.
I know. I was just.
Oh, well, you know what?
Impressed.
One time when I was a
Oh.
wee boy,
No.
I did. My buddy Dave, good old biking Dave. He,
Dave.
Oh,
Dave.
Dave, yeah.
Dave
Speaking
really
of.
wanted to do a Black Friday adventure, so we sat out in front of Circuit City for about
Now defunct.
2.5, maybe 3 hours, if I can remember correctly,
Classic store.
before it opens. And so we, we're in the line around the building.
Yeah.
And
Was it for a 360?
I don't even know what it was for. It might have been back then. I don't even know.
Super Nintendo.
A Wii, maybe
40-inch
back
flat
in the Wii
screen.
days.
Oh,
It was for a
shit.
shoulder sling.
Might have been back. Joe. So we wait like 2.5, 3 hours, and then they open the doors, and then people just walk in that aren't in line. And
Oh, there it is at the front.
yeah, there's just like no okay, you're in line, go in.
God.
People just walked in. So we waited there for
don't
no
know.
reason.
Fucking control.
We could have just walked in the door.
That sucks.
That was awful.
I've never intentionally attended Black Friday stuff, but I'll be like, oh, I'm off today. I need to get a pair of jeans, and I'll go to the mall and be like, oh shit, it's Black Friday.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Or
It's
something comes
November
up.
27th.
Like I think my sister needed a new laptop, and so we had to go to Best Buy on a Black Friday, and it was a shit show. But
Oh, that is the worst.
never intentionally went out and did it. And even on Cyber Monday, the deals aren't that great. Some of them
They're
are.
usually
But
not.
Yeah, something like it.
Yeah, the thing, my family's always been extremely lazy, so we would never actually go and like wait for.
So this is Hereditary.
It's a genetic hereditary thing. Where we would not go and wait in lines
Just
or
like
go
my
out at like
hatred of
fucking
Sally Field,
6 a.m. to bust through the
Still
doors and
irrational.
fight people. So it's like, yeah, we'll get our shit when we need it. I don't need to do it on this day and fucking go crazy. And like Greg said, the deals online, the Black Friday deals have actually not been too bad, but I mean, mostly it's like they're not gonna give you good deals online because they know everyone can get them. So
And then you
It'll
got
be-
they don't
factor
have
in
like the
shipping.
doorbusters where the first 10
it'll
people
be
get a
bullshit. You don't
$20
need,
TV
Yeah.
or whatever.
or no one wants.
I
Yeah,
was,
so
I will say I got like a $400 TV for like $200 one year on Cyber Monday. But
yeah, it could happen. If it's something like specific, then you might be able to find something. But for the most part, it's whatever.
Get that.
Like
GPS.
I found
I did actually got okay.
Amazon had a few PS4 games on sale, so I got Ghost of Tsushima.
Oh, Ghost of Tsushima. Is it
For
Tsushima?
20
or
Tsushima. Tsushima.
Tsushima.
That's sashimi.
I got it for 20% off.
Sashimi.
Not
That's
Ghost
my
of
favorite.
Sashimi, Joe. That is my
But I'm
favorite.
probably
I've
not
never
going to start
actually
it.
seen the title.
Yeah.
I'm just
No,
I'm
Ghost
probably
of
not gonna
Sashimi
start
is
it
my favorite
because-
sushi restaurant.
Oh boy.
Ghost of Tsushima
So-
is a very good game. Very
I've never
different.
I know
thing.
that I'm probably not going to start it because Cyberpunk 2077 comes out in a week.
You do
and
December 10th.
In theory,
I
it comes
will-
out. In
Yeah.
theory.
Well, no, they
Well,
won
it
gold.
must
They've won gone
It's
gold
gonna
on
happen.
the
What is
PS3.
Cyberpunk?
Gold.
So I will. Well, here's the thing. I'll
I
be
think we
investing
discussed
3
it
months.
a few weeks ago on one.
Can
or
I
an
finish my thought? I'm gonna invest 3 months into that, and then by the time I'm done that, Ghost of Tsushima will be on sale for even cheaper,
Tsushima.
$5.
and I'll have wasted my money.
Glad we let
Yeah,
you finish
exactly.
that.
I was not going to rest until I
now
finished
can
that.
you explain what Cyberpunk is to Greg?
Cyberpunk 2077 is the next game from the Witcher 3 development company.
CD Projekt Red.
Project Red, DJ
Projekt
Project Red,
Red.
Project Red, whatever. They're Norwegian or something.
Nope, they're Polish.
They're Polish. But yeah, it's going to be
it's the
just
same
like a super
nerd
invested open world single player game. So I'm going to sink a lot of time into that and ignore the game I just bought. And like I said, it'll be on sale for even cheaper once I'm finished. So
and
that's how that's
Keanu
gonna
Reeves is in it apparently.
work. Keanu Reeves is in it.
He's the main
Witcher
character.
3 is one of the
No?
best games for the last decade, so I have very high hopes for it, and we'll see how that goes.
This will be my first CD Projekt Red game, but if I've ever, like, everything I've heard about their games. is
Why
that
are you
they're-
so hyped then?
Every time he
I've-
says it sounds like he's slurring us somehow.
Projekt is
Projekt.
how you say it in Polish.
It's Farsi.
But I'm from
And
America.
For CD
I'm just
system.
hyped. I'm on the hype train, and I've been fully hyped up, and I hate that.
I'm surprised you're on the hype train.
I
If
get
you've never
hyped
Where
up
seen
on
do you
the-
catch the hype train?
You
there a
catch
station
it at
for
at Market and Sixth. Is where you catch the hype train.
Mm,
'Cause,
Castro
station.
District.
Okay.
that is actually where you catch the hype train, baby. Where Dominic's at. Moving on.
Oh no.
Our last serious topic is going to be about our boy Chappelle.
Why are we making this serious?
He's
Joe,
our first
do you
serious
want
topic.
to talk about Chappelle, or should I talk about Chappelle?
We're a very
I
serious
don't know
show.
why you're making it serious. It's I don't know
'Cause
what
he's
you
black,
saw,
Joe.
Scott. All right, you already had the voodoo doll. Not gonna let a lot of things slide.
Sorry.
Is this our most racist show?
Nah.
Joe's like, no, I've got notes. This is stuff.
I have a catalog. Yeah, Chappelle went on to say he's not getting paid for Chappelle Show being on Netflix. He talked about that in his monologue for SNL. And Netflix has backed him and they took it off their platform. I don't understand why you're making this a serious thing.
Well, he I think it was an Instagram post that he posted. Like it was a 20-minute.
Race.
The Constitution will be colorblind.
Race remains a potent and often divisive force in our society.
I'll quote the post. He said, "They, being Viacom CBS, didn't have to pay me because I signed the contract. But is that right? I found out that these people were streaming my work and they never had to ask me or they never have to tell me. Perfectly legal because I signed the contract. But is that right? I didn't think so either. That's why I like working for Netflix. I like working for Netflix because with all those bad things happened to me, that company didn't even exist. And when I found out they were streaming Chappelle's Show, I was furious. How could they not? How could they not know? So you know what I did? I called them and I told them that this makes me feel bad. And you want to know what they did? They agreed that they would take it off their platform just so I could feel better."
Yep.
And that's why I fucks with Netflix.
Yeah, so the whole thing, the rest of that bit continues where he's like, I'm not saying, like, don't enjoy me, but, like, it's coming, because apparently it's also coming on CBS All Access and HBO Max, and he was like, don't watch it because I'm not getting a dime. I'm not saying boycott the platform, boycott me, boycott Chappelle. Like, just boycott me on these, like, just don't watch me on these streaming platforms because I don't get a
You're,
dime.
like, making this way too think PC.
That's because it was a think piece, Joe.
It's not really think PC.
It is a
summed
think
it up
piece.
in like 3 sentences.
You know what?
He's not getting paid.
Joe, I am the host.
No one to watch.
I am the host.
Farzad is the host.
I am the host. I get to give topics.
So
And this was
download
my
Chappelle's Show
topic.
off of Pirate Bay.
Exactly. Watch it on YouTube. With that, I believe, Scott, it's time for the best segment of the show.
This is the best
I
show.
am multiple beers
This is
in.
the greatest show we've ever done.
Hit it.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Get it off in time on 4th and 10 to the sideline.
And I'm sober.
It's
Is that a topic?
It's Fork and Hen. This is the part of the show where I dish out the topics and the boys have 10 seconds to smother them with gravy.
Smother.
Oh, shut up. Just let him do the bit.
Topics this week are Miami Sharks, Mahome Fries, Turkey Nap, Set the Table, and Set the Field. We didn't have a winner last week, so we're going to start with the host. Farzad, pick a topic.
You. What was the first? What was the first one again?
Miami Sharks.
Miami.
Yes, Miami Sharks, please.
Miami Sharks. This was sent in by superfan Jared.
All right.
Whoa.
Thank you, Jared.
What's your favorite fictional sports team or fictional athlete?
Jared, I see what you did.
Farzad, you have 10 seconds.
Oh, wait, is the thing you got there? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Mighty Ducks, Scott. The Mighty Ducks are my favorite team. They were wonderful, and it inspired me as a child.
Joe, 10 seconds.
Damn. Can I go with Billy Horschel? I don't know how to say his last name. And Sidney Dean from White Man Can't Jump because I'm getting blindsided by this comment.
Joe, very racist of you. Greg.
My very, very favorite fake athlete. He's on all the things, and it has to be Brendan Tassif.
Greg.
Okay. He might be a fake comedian, but he's definitely a real athlete. Kyle, you have 10 seconds.
Great point. My favorite fake team is the Monstars from Space Jam. They had all the powers of the top NBA stars of the day. They should have won.
The secret answer to that one was Farzad with the Ducks.
The answer was Farzad?
The answer was Farzad, but Farzad, his name is
Defaulted.
Phoenix Farzads.
Joe. You're up next. You have Mahome Fries, Turkey Nap, Set the Table, or Set the Field.
Turkey naps.
Turkey Nap. Rising UFC star Joaquin Buckley won Performance of the Night for 2 fights in a row, with earning a $50,000 bonus. But he also revealed he's still working his job at Walgreens. What dollar amount do you need to make you quit your current job, Joe?
Hold on before you start the clock. Total or salary annually? That's very
that was
vague.
just the prize, right? The 50K was just the prize pool.
What the question is?
Yeah, the
how
question
much?
is very vague.
I think like a lump sum.
How much do you
So
need
we're
to-
talking lump sum?
What dollar amount do you need to receive right now to quit your job?
Lump sum.
30K cash, cold hard cash. That's the minimum I'd take.
2, 1.
Okay.
The minimum, bare minimum, yeah.
Who? Me?
Greg.
I $1.3 million.
3,
I would quit my job.
1.
Greg really loves his job.
That's
Kyle.
what I'm saying. Like, I don't love my job that much.
10 seconds.
I'd have to say 10 million. I think that would be a pretty good amount to just
3,
coast for a while, invest.
1.
See,
Kyle,
that's
how
what I'm
much
trying to
money
figure
are you
out how
making
we're playing
currently?
this game.
30,000
He said minimum to just walk
to
away
quit
from my
your job?
To quit your job. This is like
right
this is-
now.
Yes.
Yeah, but what are you
Alright,
gonna do? What are you
what-
gonna do next week when you used all that on hookers and blow?
Yeah,
be
all right,
fair,
2021
to be fair,
rolls
Go get
around.
another job.
Joe and Kyle have different jobs, so
Yeah,
they're-
exactly.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
don't
big
have a great
thing.
paying
I'm
job.
thinking my entire life.
think-
If I had to retire,
I
what's the
don't
amount
get
I'd be
that.
That's why I
comfortable
was
retiring?
asking
Farzad,
for clarification.
You're
You're gonna retire on $30,000?
Given that I am a career employee, I'm in Kyle's boat with 10 to 15 mil to like get a house and then invest.
Because I'd have to be not
Yeah.
worried about ever working again.
I've got
That
fucking
wasn't
like
the question.
question
That's
was
what
to
mine
your
said.
quit
job,
your
Joe. The question was
quit-
literally quit your job.
quit your
I
current
work at a
job.
sub shop right now. 30K
Yeah, and I
would be
work
great.
as a government
It
employee.
was the
with
most
fucking
wide open
benefits.
question. You went with $30,000?
You fucking
You
You could have
idiot.
picked any number.
I know, but I was trying to be realistic.
You could have picked
Yeah, I'm
any number.
realistic
You
too.
could- $30,000.
I thought
How
this
much
was
to
the
quit?
You're not
worst.
going to get $10 million tomorrow.
I thought
How
this was
about
the
the
worst.
fighter- Theoretical.
The
Fighter got
minimum you
50K.
need
Greg, at
to
least
quit
Greg
your
broke a
fucking
million.
job, Joe.
50K.
We get it. You're poor. We are more
That's not
entitled.
what I'm saying, you
Thank
idiot. I'm
you.
saying the fighter got 50K. If I take less than that, I can walk away and be fine.
I thought this was the worst topic I had. Turned out to be the best one, apparently.
This is the best topic I've ever made. I'm so confused.
So, yes, I could say $100 million. Yes, I could say a fantastic
Joe.
number. But that's fantastical.
I thought I was being realistic.
Yeah, yo, me and Kyle are realistic, and Joe is just like, I don't get
To
it.
be fair-
What do
to
you
be
mean?
fair-
I don't have benefits.
To be fair, Kyle and Farzad went with quit my job and retire.
Yeah.
Right.
The question was quit your current job. Didn't have to be retirement.
Uh-huh.
You have to retire. Just what are you good for the next 20
You're the
12
host. You're the
months?
you're the
I-
host.
you know what?
Everything's
You get
up
to
for
pick.
interpretation,
You
and we
get to
interpret
pick.
it one way.
Oops. And Joe had the correct answer to quit his job. 30K would
Quit
do.
his job.
Yeah,
Because he can
quit
find
his
another job
Yeah, you're right.
while he's using that 30K.
Exactly. I can live off this money and go get another job. I can,
Absurd.
Joe takes it. Okay.
I'd rather just keep working.
I'd
Time to
rather,
move
yeah,
on.
I'd rather keep my job than quit.
I'd rather just keep working.
Oh, you guys like your jobs.
you guys like your
Yeah,
job?
I'm sorry that I like my job.
I'm not
you
gonna quit
fucking
for
asshole.
30K.
1 point. How much was that, Kyle? 1 point.
I said
All right.
10
I would
million.
take my money. Essentially,
Oh.
just move to LA. That's what I.
Greg said 1.3, which seemed reasonable because he could maybe like put that
It's a
into
bridge.
something.
It's a bridge.
Bitcoin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my point was I never want to work again. Like that was my mindset.
Yeah, if
I was
I'm
like, fuck
quitting
this.
my job,
If
I
that
never
If
was
I
want
have
to
to
work
quit,
again.
How much
I'm
money
I
never
want to
working
buy a
again.
house
Work again
and
in your
like,
life.
Okay,
invest.
okay. Let's get the show back on track.
That
Greg,
would
But I
you
think
have
at 10 million, you would have to
The
work.
question was, what do you want to never work again in your life?
I could-
It's just to
I
quit
could-
your current job.
Smartly invest.
You would have to work
Greg.
to make that last, though.
Mahome Fries.
I'm halfway through my life.
Set the
be honest.
field.
Set the table or set the field? Set the field. You're supposed to do set the table first, but this is fine. Set the field. It's time for Turkey Day Game Day Pick'ems. You have Texas versus Lions, Washington versus Cowboys, Ravens versus Steelers, and Grandma versus COVID. 10 seconds. What are your predictions?
Lions, Cowboys, Ravens, Pittsburgh might get canceled, but I'm going to go with the Steelers. And Grandma's fine because she's already passed away.
Kyle.
Looking up the scores. Yeah, Texans win against the Lions. Cowboys win. I'm going to go with the Ravens, actually, and bye-bye, Grandma.
Jesus Christ.
They're both dead.
All right. Farzad.
I hate to say it, but yeah, Texans. What was it? Dallas, and I'm gonna go Pittsburgh. And yeah, COVID, because grandmas are already dead, and
no love for Alex Smith today.
Grandma is dead, always
Dark
is dead.
topic. Grandma's dead, always dead.
Joe.
Texans, Cowboys, Pittsburgh, because the Ravens don't have two of their running backs due to COVID, and both my grandmas are dead, R.I.P. With time.
Does anyone have grandmas?
No, mine are all gone too.
We're old, you guys.
They're all gone.
How are the Ravens going to play at all?
Ain't got nothing.
How are they not going to quarantine by Thursday?
They got a running back and quarterback.
I just don't want to pick the Steelers because
Steelers are going to go perfect
lame.
season.
They're not going to cancel that game because, one, it's a primetime Thursday night Thanksgiving game. That's moneymaker out of the gate. Two, they don't have any more bye weeks to move that game, so they're going to try to force that game down our throats regardless.
Listen to this on Cheers from the Press
Just like
Box,
Lamar
a new
Jackson's going
low
to
network.
force the ball down the Steelers' defense's throat.
Just like Ben Roethlisberger in a bar bathroom.
Greg wins that one. Kyle, you're up next. We have Mahomes fries or set the table.
Well, you were mad that set the table didn't get picked, so I'm going to pick Mahomes fries.
I knew it. Good job.
He just guaranteed himself the win for this answer. Mahomes fries. Patrick Mahomes says he loves ketchup so much he will even put it on his Thanksgiving turkey. What is your favorite unlikely food pairing?
Fuck.
10 seconds, no pressure.
It's not like super crazy, but I like mayo on burgers. I think it's delicious. Like Wendy's does it, but like I'll do it.
Isn't that what a Whopper is? It's basically mayo and beef. Far as that, 10 seconds.
I don't fucking know.
So this is more of a European thing, and I was very anti it, but ketchup and mayo with fries is pretty damn delicious.
3, 2,
I'm totally on board with that.
Okay, if you guys could stop saying mayo. Joe.
I have nothing. I'm completely blindsided. I can't think of anything. I don't think I eat anything that's really weird.
3,
so
2,
I lose.
1.
Cranberry sauce on turkey.
I don't do that.
That's a good answer.
I was
Joe,
with you.
Greg, whatever your name is.
I'm going to go with wine and vodka for a wonderful mangria.
Oh, my.
That's a great combination.
2, 1.
Thank you.
Do not give
Despite
Mangria
the fact
publicity.
that Kyle had to win, he somehow had the best answer with mayo and hamburger.
There you
It was the only answer.
That's not even weird.
That's
it comes
not
with
weird.
a lot of
That's-
burgers.
I had to think quick.
If you buy a
It was
bacon,
better than
it
your
comes with
answer,
mayo.
Joe.
I said it was. I'm just saying it's not weird.
That means we're all tied up. We have to go to the tiebreaker, which was set
Oh no!
the table.
Crazy!
Table got picked.
Set the table. Time for Thanksgiving.
Thanks, Gabe.
Thanks.
Halloween.
Dominic is excited.
Thanksgiving dinner rapid pick'em. White meat or dark meat, cranberry sauce, yay or nay, mashed potatoes or sweet potatoes, pumpkin pie or apple pie, and your Thanksgiving booze of choice. Did you get that all?
Oh, no.
That,
No.
Can you just say them like
No.
I think I got
say
it. I
them
think I
while
got
we
it.
answer. Say them while we answer.
Farzad, you're up. I will say them in your answer. Ready? White meat or dark meat?
White meat,
Cranberry sauce,
cranberry sauce,
mashed potato or sweet potatoes,
3,
sweet potatoes,
2,
pumpkin pie or apple pie,
1.
apple pie,
You suck.
The fuck, apple pie? Who eats fucking apple pie on
I
Thanksgiving?
love myself some apple pie. I love myself some apple pie.
I like apple pie too, but
It's American
All right,
as
keep
apple
moving.
pie.
Gotta keep moving.
pecan.
Joe, do you need me to read them or you got it?
Please read them.
All right. White meat or dark meat?
White.
Cranberry sauce?
No.
Mashed potatoes, sweet potatoes?
Sweet potato.
Pumpkin pie or apple pie?
Pumpkin pie.
Booze.
Oh, didn't get to that.
All right, nobody's gonna get to the booze.
Cognac. That's what I'm gonna say.
Greg.
Dark.
White meat or dark meat?
Nay. Let me
Pumpkin pie,
dark.
apple pie?
Nay. Mashed pumpkin whiskey.
3,
Yeah, but which mash?
Is mashed
What do you mean,
or
which
sweet?
mash?
Mashed or sweet was the question.
You have mashed sweet potatoes.
Yeah, they're mashed.
Kyle.
But the question wasn't that.
Kyle, do you got it? 10 seconds.
I don't have the fifth one, but start the clock.
Fifth one was
Booze.
okay.
Dark meat. Yes, cranberry sauce. Mashed potatoes, not sweet. Pumpkin pie, homemade pumpkin pie. What was the fifth question?
Booze. What are you
Booze.
What are you drinking?
Whiskey. Did I just say everything Greg said?
Yeah, you did.
Everyone Greg said.
So-
think I did.
No, I don't do cranberry
No,
sauce.
he said, yeah, I
You
was
say
saying no
the
cranberry.
only
Okay,
difference
okay.
was cranberry.
All right, got it.
Ooh. Kyle would have won, but he's a cranberry guy. That means Greg
He don't
wins
do.
again.
Ooh.
Oh! So did he win and then there was no winner and then he won again? Is that how it worked?
Wait, did Kyle
That's
say
bullshit.
dark meat or white meat?
I said dark,
Dark.
meat.
Oh, okay, yeah, so you pretty much have the same thing as me.
Wait, did Greg say dark meat?
Who wants white
Yeah,
meat?
Greg
White
said
meat
dark
sucks.
meat. Yeah, I love white meat.
White meat is
Dark.
delicious.
Nay.
White
Sucks.
meat with that
It's bad.
gravy? Come on, man.
Yeah, you
Joe.
know white meat and gravy. Dark meat you just eat on
The
its
I
own.
point
actually
is
don't eat
you
either
need the
one,
gravy. If
I
you eat
prefer
dark
dark
meat, you
if
don't
I
need
have
the
to.
gravy. You can still have the
But
gravy,
I like
but
gravy.
you don't. But you
I like
don't
gravy and I like
need it.
cranberry sauce.
But I
Joe just
like
convinced me
gravy.
Joe wins this. Joe wins this week.
Whoa!
Joe!
And that was fourth and 10.
Get it off in time on 4th and 10 to the sideline.
Nicely done.
It's
Gobble,
a
gobble,
wonderful
bitches.
gobbly Thanksgiving episode. And
Love
with
it.
that, I guess we go to our disappointments.
Reality is often disappointing.
Greg, why don't you take us away?
All right, so Saturday I had 2 disappointments because I watched the series finales of both Schitt's Creek and Supernatural. After
Series.
15 years, Supernatural ended last week, and I watched it on Saturday. And I finally got to the end of season 6 of Schitt's Creek, and I'm sad that there aren't any more of those. I was just starting to... It's weird. It started out like, oh, this is a cute series, and then by season 5 and 6, like, holy shit, I love all these characters. I want to know what happens next. And apparently there's a huge phenomenon with Schitt's Creek. Everybody seems to love it.
Yeah,
But,
one it cleaned at the Emmys.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are gonna watch it now.
It was,
That it, like,
yeah,
swept
it's wild.
the fucking
It just came out of nowhere, just a small Canadian show. Now it's a worldwide phenomenon. But
It's wild that
I'm
you said
sad to
Supernatural's
see
done.
both of those gone.
Had you
15
been
years.
watching it for a while?
What?
Schitt's Creek.
I started like 2 years ago, and I watched the first couple episodes of the first season. Then I put it off, and then I think once it won the Emmys, I started watching it again. And then over the last couple months, I've been watching a few a week. And I finally got to the end, and there's a documentary about the final season, which is good also. So that was fun. And Supernatural, I've been watching since day one, 15 years ago.
What was that like? That's been 15
15
seasons.
years, yeah.
15 seasons, it might have been. like
Technically,
16
That's
years ago.
16 years because of the
That's
pandemic.
a show that's been around, and like I didn't know anyone.
Did that start
watched
on
it.
the WB?
I only know 2 people. Yeah.
Yes.
Like I only knew it through memes, and like I knew it existed because of memes, and like there's 2 dudes making wacky faces, and I'm like, this is still going on. Like
Yeah,
I've
they
never
have-
heard of it.
They have,
DMC.
they have
all of
their
a sudden
We're
own.
came
talking
around,
about
yeah.
Supernatural.
They have their own
Yes.
con now.
Isn't
It's
it a
crazy.
show for
Yeah, they do.
girls?
No,
Yeah,
it's not,
baby.
Scott.
No,
It's a
it's
du-
not.
it's a WB show,
brothers
so,
and the love of brothers.
It's like
and
fucking
They're
Smallville
brothers.
or Charmed.
They're
Killing
happy
Moss.
and they're
Charmed.
singing and they're on WB.
Colored. Give me a high five.
And they were trying to kill God all last season.
Yeah, they were.
I think they jumped the shark.
Oh, so the liberals got their way.
Don't tell me what happened because I have to. My whole
Biden won.
calendar's screwed. No, my calendar got screwed because I was saving the last 2 episodes
Did he, though?
of the end of that last
All right.
portion until it came back, and I didn't know it came back until you said it, and then it was gone from the CW app, and I was like, no. So now I gotta wait, I guess, until it goes on Netflix. So yeah.
Well, that's disappointing, Greg. I'm sorry to hear that.
Thanks.
Scott, what are you disappointed by?
Did you say me?
Yeah,
Yes,
I did say you.
I am not disappointed because it's Thanksgiving, and I am very thankful for everything. Count
All
my
right,
blessings.
positive, Scott.
If only we had a segment dedicated to that sort of thing.
We do, and I will elaborate on that segment.
Son of a bitch.
All right. Joe, what are you disappointed by this week? This thankful week?
I made a boneheaded error. And it's not last night, Kyle. I made a boneheaded error. I made a
Plan B,
boneheaded
Joe.
error.
Plan B.
I bought a couple weeks ago. I bought my turkey and I bought some spices. And then in my head, I was like, I'll put the spices in the freezer with the turkey, and then a couple days before, when I put the turkey out, I'll take the spices out. Yeah, I don't know why I did that, and they all went to shit, so that I had to buy spices again tonight. So I don't know why I considered that.
You put the spices in the freezer
Like
and
fresh,
it
like fresh veggies and
fresh
stuff.
Fresh spices, yeah. But then
spices,
fresh spices, yes, like
powdered
oregano,
something?
no, like
like
oregano leaves and bay
like
leaves.
the plants.
Yeah,
okay.
And
Yes,
I don't know
that's
why I
what I'm fucking
forgot. As soon as I take it out of the freezer, if you don't use it immediately, it just goes to shit. So, yeah,
Schitt's Creek.
it goes
Aha.
to Schitt's
Or does it go down to Atlantis?
Creek. Or does it go to see the shark Greg Norman?
Well, speaking of being disappointed in oneself and
Big disappointment.
Being boneheaded about something, I'm disappointed because I still don't have internet. And here's why. Because 3 months ago I was told that there was no line of sight for my apartment. But I was encouraged by saying that they might have line of sight. So they should just have someone come out. So for the last 3 weeks I've been waiting for someone to come out. And they did. And
So have we, as far as I'm
Dominic?
Did it literally cut out this whole time? Oh, boy. Well, it's recorded on my end.
No, you're missing the joke.
No, you're still here, buddy. You just missed. You missed the
coming out
punchline.
joke.
But keep
coming
going.
out joke.
Oh, great. I'll listen to it on the recording then.
You'll find out.
Yeah, they came out, and after 10 minutes of them on the roof, they're like, "Yeah, sorry, Bruddy, you have there's no line of sight."
Bruddy.
So they were on top.
They were on
'Cause they were
top
on
of
the
me,
roof?
looking at things, and they looked around. And they said, "Yep, no, you're fucked."
I'm sorry, I just don't see it.
So they fucked you, is what you're trying to say?
Sorry, you're fucked.
Sorry to say, buddy, you're fucked. Maybe you can talk to your
Did you say
neighbors
Bruddy
into.
again?
Maybe you can talk your neighbors into getting them to set up an antenna. And I was like, great. All right, thanks. So I am currently without the internet, but I will soon, maybe
Voyeurism.
on Monday, perhaps at the earliest, have internet. DSL, baby. That is my disappointment.
Don't describe their lips, Farza. That's personal.
Oh boy.
I mean, they are. That's why I almost got.
Oh
never
boy.
mind. Kyle, why are you disappointed in?
Well,
That segment.
here is my monthly wrestling topic because
I can't wait.
I think I heard
30
St. Paul, a boner in St. Paul.
excuse me.
There's a Marcus.
Anyway,
Marcus.
30 years ago,
Where is he, by the
The
way?
Undertaker. 30 years ago, The Undertaker debuted at Survivor Series 1990. Survivor Series 2020, this past Sunday, was The Undertaker's final farewell. This is a man who's wrestled for 30 years, and the past 10 years or so, it's been off and on, not really consistent. But he did this whole big documentary about retiring, and at the end of the documentary, he's like, maybe I won't retire. I mean, it kind of feels weird. He does all this weird publicity about, like, his real life and, like, the guy, Mark Calloway, the guy behind it. So, like, everyone's thinking, all right, this retirement ceremony is all big work. Like, obviously, wrestling is all about angles and the storyline they put on. So, like, okay, they're going to set up this big angle for WrestleMania where he's actually going to do his retirement match or whatever. So Survivor Series comes along. They bring out all these old guys. They're like, oh, we're here for his retirement. Everyone's like, all right, something's going to happen. Then, keep in mind, they're in the Thunderdome, the WWE Thunderdome, where there's no crowd. There's all these stupid screens with people on them. So it's like, there's no way this dude who's been in the business for 30 years is going to retire in front of screens and, like, piped in crowd noise. So he comes out, he does this whole big dumb entrance with his hat and his smoke and lightning and his gongs and weird music, and he just does this speech and walks away. So it's like, that's it? That's how this is gonna fucking go down, in front of a fucking no crowd and, like, piped in cheers and, like, chants that interrupt his speech? Like, is this actually how this is gonna happen? I don't know. It sounds dumb as hell from either someone who's a fan or not a fan, as all of you are just blank face listening to me say this. But, like, everyone's like, all right, this is going to be like a setup angle. This is all going to be work, and they're going to do something to keep it going. But, like, it's super disappointing if this is actually how it's going to go down. Scott, what do you got?
Kyle, I haven't watched wrestling in about 15 years, but how do you not know what's going to happen? WrestleMania. Final match. His hand's going to come through the bottom of the ring. It's going to rip through the bottom, and he's going to pop out, and he's going to do his little tombstone, and shit's going to fly around. And
why did he turn
but
the whole point, Thriller? He's gonna
the whole point of wrestling is to hype something, to build to something. So there's no point of him doing, like, a surprise match. Like, you want to build to it. You want to promote something so that people buy it. So if they're going to really do this retirement, it would make the whole retirement ceremony pointless if they're just going to bring him back later. So if they're going to bring him back later, why not do something with the retirement ceremony to make that an angle? So this is just my wrestling nerd. I'm sorry, I'm just wrestling nerding out because it's a super disappointment.
This also like the third time he's retired?
He hasn't really officially, quote unquote, retired a few times. Like, he had, like, this WrestleMania match where he, like, walked away and, like, left his, like, hat and coat in the ring, which sounds super stupid describing it, but, like, that was, like, 4 years ago, and he's always kind of come back once in a while, but, like,
Kyle.
Thank you. But this has really been the only time they've actually said he's going to retire now. So obviously, of course, he could come back, but I think they really missed an opportunity.
Say he's going to retire like a year ago? Because I'm pretty sure I bought
That's
WWE Network at, like, Royal Rumble, because Royal Rumble is going to be his final match or something.
No, he was not on the Rumble, but he did a match last WrestleMania, and it was like a pre-recorded match, so they could do, even though he's old and fucking crippled, he could still do, like, these cinematic matches that they kind of pre-record. And that's why everyone's like, okay, he's going to do something next WrestleMania.
Kyle.
Actually, I should shut the fuck up. That's fine. I understand.
It's the first time I looked at Kyle like Farzad.
First time
I preambled and I said this was going to be a very long explanation.
So your disappointment is that The Undertaker is over?
My disappointment is they actually advertised a retirement and did a retirement. I'm disappointed they didn't make it deliver.
Disappointed.
That's literally that is my disappointment, because everyone's expecting something to happen because it's wrestling. So whenever they tell you something's going to happen, it never happens. There's always some swerve. There's always some bullshit. There's always some story. So the fact that they actually said he's going to retire and then he retired, that's my disappointment. Please play me off.
I'm sorry I asked for clarification, everyone.
My favorite Undertaker was Peter Krause.
Thank you.
And Michael C. Hall.
I just hope someone listening appreciates that.
Marcus has a raging boner right now. Like,
I prefer Kane.
Yes, Kyle.
His brother.
He was there.
He was running for mayor in Tennessee. Or is the mayor.
He won. He is the mayor.
What?
Yeah, he's the mayor of, like, some town in Tennessee.
Bonerville?
He's a big Trump fan, by the way.
Yeah, he is.
Okay.
Bonerville.
Well,
Sorry, Scott.
They're dead to me, pardon the pun.
And that was
Glenn Jacobs.
And that was our disappointments. Thank God that's over.
You could have ended it any time, host.
I was just waiting for Kyle to hang himself.
I talked for a very long time.
That's unnecessary.
And with that, I think it's our time for our new awesome segment, Bad Vice.
Are we doing bad vice?
Okay, that's where he's putting it, I guess.
I literally gave everybody notes in the chat where I'm like, Bad Vice is next.
I don't see a note in the chat.
It's in the Discord.
No, the shit. It's in the Discord that no one's
The thing
looking
that I'm not
at
looking
because
at.
we're on
Thanks a lot.
I
Zoom.
put it in the chat too. We're going to Bad Vice. Scott, load it up.
If I had this,
Our
if I
greatest
had this
episode ever.
stinger
bad.
ready. Bad
Greatest episode
vice.
ever.
For some reason, I don't have it.
Bad.
Thank you, Karen, by the way.
We'll add that in post.
We'll edit it.
Bad.
Greg just added this and
No.
No.
Is that the drop? We don't have it. That's our drop. That's our drop. So what do we got? What's our bad voice?
Wait, I can search.
He still hasn't found the
You're
bad vice,
searching
huh?
now?
No, it's not here. All right.
Oh, jeez.
You guys didn't hear any of
We
that.
don't even have the.
Bad
Scott, what's your bad
vice? Bad
Uh,
vice. From listener Yahoo Questions, they ask,
Oh no.
I accidentally sent my older girl cousin a dick pic and didn't delete it in time. What should I do at Thanksgiving?
Asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend.
You never talk about it.
yeah, you act like it never happened. You're like,
Yeah,
what? Oh
never
no,
happened.
what? And if they bring it up, you're like, ew, what?
Or you tell her that's Greg Norman's.
Or Lenny Kravitz.
Lenny Kravitz. Have you guys seen
Here's
Lenny
what you do.
Kravitz?
No,
Lang?
you just say you were at a Lenny Kravitz show.
Oh no.
You say it was themed, but the turkey carcass fell off right before the camera took the picture.
Here's what you do. You send your dick pic to everyone that's going to be at Thanksgiving
Oh
dinner,
no!
Oh,
and then you see who brings it up first.
I like this. You double down.
And then you
Pretend
do
it's a
one of
fake
your grandfather and say who wears it better.
No, like you send it to everyone and be like, and then you don't say anything else, and then whoever brings it up first, you'd be like, "What? You're insane!" And then we're like, "Yeah, you're crazy."
Oh, and you go like, "This is a
Because no one else wants to admit it.
this
No one
is
else
a,
wants
this
to
is a
admit it
bit I was doing where I sent a fake dick pic to everybody."
Oh,
Oh,
I thought
that's
it
what
was a
that
baby
message
carrot.
was.
I would just
And-
lean into it and be like,
And Sally would be like, I didn't get one.
Do you
Go-
not open your messages, Ant?
go up to her and be like, "Hey, do
It's
you
on
want
silent.
to do the wishbone together?"
Cosmo, you missed all our Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I was gonna
recipes,
tell
I'm
her
sorry.
in the chat. If we did recipes up top, just watch the rewatch.
This is Thanksgiving week where I talk to the chat.
Yeah. Kyle finally likes chat.
Off the chat. I'm quoting my inner Kyle.
I'm thankful for the chat.
All right. And with
Oh,
that,
boy.
it is time for our encouragement.
I don't have that.
He has nothing queued up.
Oh, it's like
that make us feel happy.
There it is.
Stories that
Yeah.
make us feel happy.
So we only do this. This is only our 26th episode.
Why
You
do
changed
take
up
it
the
out
order,
of
motherfucker.
The soundboard.
Takes a while. It takes a while.
I didn't.
You
did change up
You
the
know
order.
what, Joe? Why don't you take it off the top?
Okay.
Wow.
So you're not even gonna explain what we're doing this time. Got it. So I suggested to the group that we do what we are thankful for instead of encouragements. So what I am thankful for is all of you and the listeners and the health of my siblings and their kids and my extended family. So that is what I am thankful for this Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Joe.
I was like, what happened?
Kyle, you're up next.
I am extremely thankful, especially this year, for the internet because we're not supposed to go anywhere. We're not supposed to see anyone. And the fact that we are in a pandemic while the internet is here has really helped me stay not insane because I could talk to you guys. I could talk to a lot of different people that I wouldn't be able to see otherwise. I could stream movies. I can stream TV. I could play video games. So if the pandemic was happening 40 years ago, I don't know what the fuck I'd be doing.
WWE
so I'm
Network.
very thankful for the internet.
You could,
Yeah, I have the W. I can watch the Undertaker and be mad about it.
Suck it, Farzad.
Exactly. So I'm very thankful for all the bad things the internet has given us, and it's been a lot of bad things.
Greg Norman.
I'm thankful that it exists this year, especially. So
Yeah, that's funny. Me and my buddies were
has
saying
saved me.
It would really suck if we were alive during the Spanish flu. Greg, you can tell us from experience. Because there was no internet around.
1/4 Spanish.
Spanish and
That
Mexican?
wasn't the joke.
Oh, boy. Farzad.
Yeah.
He's taking a hit off.
That was the punchline.
Oh, I thought it was going to be more to the joke. All right, thanks.
No, that was it.
Da.
All
He's
right.
open,
Well, then in that case,
He's all in
wait,
Spanish.
did I do Greg already?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
No?
Go right ahead.
Well, I'm
You did
thankful to
Dominic.
be gainfully employed full time with no interruptions while a lot of people have lost their jobs. And I'm thankful I don't have that $30,000 offered to me to quit my job.
I was going to do more with. You know what? Forget it. Good shot back. Good shot back across the bow.
Well, I guess these guys are all sentimental about, life and stuff and everything. I guess I am thankful for genuinely meeting you guys, and it didn't expect this whole network to bloom in 2020. This was definitely not something I was expecting, and it's been a wonderful experience meeting you guys and creating these this community that we've created has been really the bright side to my 2020. I really look forward to showing up to when we have to produce these Zooms and everything, and posting episodes and shit, and getting good constant abuse from all of you guys.
We know you love uploading.
So I'm very thankful to have met all you guys, and I consider you guys my bros until in a few years when you guys tell me that I was just some guy you guys drank with, and then
Come on. Don't bring it down.
But no, I love you guys. I love you guys, and this
Love you
goes
too.
out
Thanks,
to the
buddy.
low lives as well. I love all you guys for even tuning into this bullshit. So
It was a great show.
this wonderful, serious show that we do.
Pipe down,
I
Farzad.
agree
Scott, why
with
don't you
how
take it
serious
away?
it's been.
I am very excited because guess what I found?
I'm not great at the advice. Can I interest you in
Wow.
a sarcastic comment?
Bad Vice. I just found that, so this is very exciting. It's a good show. I'm excited for this show.
That's what you're thankful for?
I was
Finding the
thankful
bad
for
vice
everything you guys already said. Then you said it, so now I can't say it.
Say it. We want to hear
Say it
you
again.
cry.
Say it
I want to
Scott.
hear it.
Let's see
I
what
want to
you
hear
do
it.
again.
Thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for my fiber optic internet that I have, even though I don't live in the capital fiber internet capital of the world. Silicon Valley, San Francisco.
Internet of the world.
I still have Fios, and it's beautiful. I can download Chappelle on Pirate Bay. I'm thankful I wasn't alive during the Spanish flu like Greg was. I'm thankful I don't have to eat cranberry sauce on my Thanksgiving. Thankful that I have a girlfriend and Joe doesn't have one.
Whoa, Scott finally is saying it out loud.
He admits it.
I'm thankful. That's all I got. I ran out. of
Okay, I was wondering how
notes.
far you were going to go with the thankful bit.
I'm thankful for Scott's thanks.
Yes.
Thankfulness.
And once again, I want to thank you to all the low lives to tuning in to us and downloading us on all the platforms and watching us live on Twitch and watching our drunken escapades as we.
Thankful for Mel Gibson.
Yeah, well, yes, absolutely. Buying our merch. That we're very thankful. Actually, for the past 7 days, we've had a lot of people buy T-shirts, mugs, stickers. Scott, Kyle, why don't you show off some of our some of our merch?
Oh yes, this is a wonderful mug you can buy that I've been drinking out of all night.
Yes.
It's high quality. The printing looks fantastic. It's a beautiful mug you can buy.
Got to come to the Twitch for the visual
Along
bits.
Come to the Twitch
Yes,
for the
or
visual.
YouTube.
Or you can go to
Apparently,
our shop.
We're posting the full show on YouTube, which I don't think we've promoted.
We have
this
not
past
promoted that
month.
our shows get posted to YouTube as well. You can go to our YouTube channel. All these links are available. Greg, why don't you take us away with all our links?
Well, you know what we'd really be thankful for is your help in spreading the Anulo word. So if you can find it in your heart to tell 2 friends and 1 stranger about Anulo, we will love you forever. And you'll receive a psychic high five from all of us. And as a special bonus, you'll get a mental ass grab from Farzad and Kyle.
Praise Jesus.
I do not sign off on that.
And for those of you not currently watching us on Twitch, please join us every week when we record our show on twitch.tv/AnulloPod. And subscribe if you will. And if you have Amazon Prime, you get a free sub, and we'll tell you how to do that. Email us at contact@anulo.co or give us a call and leave a voicemail
Call us
at
424-260-6969. Nice.
You can tell us your disappointments and encouragements, as well as ask questions if you need some bad advice. Stay safe, and remember to text your loved ones random emojis. The show is totally over.
Have you guys seen Lenny Kravitz's penis, though? 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 Lenny Kravitz's penis, though?